civic space, citizen participation course, Module 5. Civic tech for citizen participation, possible features. The emergence and growing trend of new media have increased citizen participation in governance and democratic processes around the world, but more specifically in Africa. We've seen, the growing nature of new media, which is called social media in some instances, have increased, the effective participation of citizenry in holding governments accountable. Young people are more innovative and more creative and more collective in their nature of response on issues of concern around governance and democracy. And they use these tools to, mobilize the citizenry and to inform the citizenry, to educate the citizenry in ensuring that the people are taking action to changing the society to become better and to changing the society that they prefer or they want to live in, and using this to hold governments accountable and ensuring that they live to expectations and they live to their promises as they come into power. Social media platforms and spaces serve as a great tool for organizing, educating, empowering, enabling, and allowing people to take action individually and collectively, and ensuring that leaders are doing what they expect to do when they are voted in or when they are put in leadership positions. So social media tools are serving as mechanisms of holding leaders accountable, but also serve as a mechanism of check and balance to ensuring that leaders are on track. In many instances, we've seen the emergence of social media and the platforms, the use of the platforms, engaging leadership. Even leadership are now using social media. So it serves as a space of interaction between the citizenry and the leadership. In many countries in Africa, in almost all the countries in Africa, they all have Twitter pages, they all have Facebook pages, where citizens are able to interact with them, respond to their press releases, respond to their policy pronouncements, respond to issues of budgets at national level, holding them accountable of promises that they've made. So social media spaces serve as, a space for dialogue, a space for, lobby, a space for engagement that citizens can, make popular calls. We have seen in Kenya, in Nigeria, Kenyans on Twitter, responding to many things and holding government accountable. We've seen government changing their decisions because Kenyans on Twitter put pressure on government. We've seen, in Gambia, for example, or in Nigeria, NSAS whole protest, the NSAS protest, started, on Twitter. The Gambia have decided, popular movement that brought down the dictatorship, started with a single hashtag. Everybody engaged in it. People taking actions from social media to practical, actions. So this is all in line with the use of new media technology. We have witnessed, in our time, citizens using social media tools, from WhatsApp to Twitter to Facebook to Instagram, Telegram, Signal, to mobilize themselves strategically in advancing societal and policy change processes across Africa. The citizens' movements across Africa have stopped, government passing draconian laws through putting social media pressures, using petitions, online petitions, and then passing this online petition to all the different spaces and platforms for people to be engaged. And then, so when people are informed about the issues online, they can collectively join forces. A practical example are many that where citizens use social media spaces and technology to advance their cause and then hold governments accountable. It's working. That governments are now valuing, and some of them are even fearing, the advanced nature and the use of social media, because it's making them to do things right, because social media, in seconds or in minutes, the whole world will be informed about the corrupt practices of a particular government, the bad policies of a particular government, or a particular government passing a particular bad law, or a progressive law a particular government adopt, or a good budget a particular government, embraces or adopt. But some corruption practices are also exposed on social media. So it's an avenue. The technology is an avenue, of informing citizens on the spot of how things are happening. We see the social media and technology spaces also helping citizens to sit in their comfort zones, in ghettos, in zoos, in their houses, on the beach, in football fields, to hear what is happening in parliament. Audio recordings that goes down on WhatsApp help citizens to really be informed. One message can inform the whole continent in days or in minutes about issues that are affecting a particular community. And it helps build solidarity across people, across issues. Because when people don't know your issues, they can never be in solidarity with you. So this is the advantage that new technology is bringing to the doorsteps of activism and movement building and conscientization and citizen participation in democratic processes. The growing nature of surveillance on activists, citizens, tech users, bloggers is very alarming. By state agents, oppressors, that they are putting a lot of surveillance measures on social media platforms, WhatsApps and many others. When you use social media platforms, governments tend to put in surveillance measures or restrict the use or the availability of some of these spaces. We've seen governments shutting down, internets in different countries on the continent at different times to limit citizens' engagement and citizen participation. We've seen when activists and citizens are arrested, the first thing that they take from them or attacked is their gadgets to limit their use of technology, because they know that technology is a power. It's a powerhouse that can inform the world about what is happening to them. So we've seen technology also serving as a safety measure for citizens and activists and bloggers, because they could quickly tell each other where they are or what challenges they face. So governments are masterminding in the whole safety nature of citizens in the use of technology. So they tend to put a lot of surveillance measures to track and know what they're doing, to be able to bring them down. But the new technology actually requires a lot of education, a lot of innovation, a lot of learning, so that people can be advanced in the nature of how they use this, how they protect themselves online. Activist groups like AfricTivistes are putting a lot of energy into educating the citizenry and people who are using technology to be able to really understand how to keep themselves safe online. And this continuous learning helps citizens to be aware of the challenges and to be aware of the surveillance measures that have been put on them by the oppressors in countries. And this is helping the citizenry to really protect themselves in terms of what to say online and how to put it on, and how to maneuver in passing messages using encrypted measures of sending messages or encrypted platforms that helps to send and spread information. One thing that is critical to state is that our governments, our oppressors, are very critical about the use of media, because they are afraid of information. When citizens are informed, they mobilize themselves from online to offline, and then they take charge. They build numbers, and as they build numbers, they can confront governments and change the narrative and take charge of destiny of their country, because numbers put the leaders into leadership. So their response online helps to respond physically. It's important to also highlight that the use of technology sometimes is used in negative terms and negative means, that some of the users of technology use technology to bully, to attack, castigate, other ordinary citizens and innocent citizens, and this discourages a lot of people. But the good energy that the social media is coming along with is the progressive nature in it that advance and champion the cause of change in society. It is important to also bring to our attention that technology have been tested and proven to be the greatest tool of our time, of our generation. It is used for organizing. It is used to bring social change to our doorsteps. It is used to gather information quickly and to mobilize the citizenry around a common cause. So therefore, it's critical for organizations and civil society organizations, organizations to really invest into building the skills and capability of citizenry to understand how to use technology innovatively and effectively, but also how to keep themselves safe. So it is critical that a lot of energy and focus is given to digital security and digital activism to advance social change and advance democratization processes, but also good governance and rule of law across the continent. In conclusion, you have learned and seen that in this discussion, in this module, we have covered, the role of technology in democratization process and citizen participation in good governance democratization processes. You have seen the power of social media, the power of social media platforms, how they have been used to mobilize citizenry to take effective actions, both online and offline, to bring social change. You have seen the limitations and the challenges that the use of social media comes along with. The attacks and the surveillance by oppressors and some governments. You have also seen that we talked about the bullying nature of some of the social media users and attacks on some of the users, which is unethical. We have also seen that, talking about, the need and the urgency of investing into capacity building of the users, citizen movements who are using social media to mobilize themselves or to mobilize others to effectively use it. They need to continue to be supported so that they can learn how to effectively use it. To learn more about this module, you can click the link, link there, listen, learn more about this module, and be part of this. This is the last module of Civic Space Citizen Participation course. In conclusion of the course, Civic Space and Citizen Participation, you remember, we've took you through 5 modules. And you remember that we talked about the genesis of citizen participation and movement building. We're looking into all the perspectives around the Francophonie, Anglophonie struggles for independence, and a lot more around the struggles for independence and the role of citizen movements around consolidating democracy. We've also seen the use and the power of citizens' movements and technology in advancing democratization processes, good governance processes on the continent, and the power that citizens' movements have in bringing change to their doorsteps. We hope that you have learned a lot in this course, and we hope that you will click the link, mock link down, to go through the whole course and share it with your friends, with your comrades and family members out there to also go through this very important course. Thank you.